Hey everybody, hope you are doing good. First I want to say sorry, I think there has been like 3 talking only videos in a row now. There's at least one demo planned for this week and some other very exciting content. So there will be guitar playing videos, not only rambling videos from me, but I'm really trying to do the honest Q&As every Monday, so let's go. Do you listen to any other stoner bands other than Kais and Queens of the Stone Age, like Sleep, Fu Manchu, and some Norwegian bands like El Caco and Black Debut? Well, honestly, no, I did used to listen to Fu Manchu and actually those 2 Norwegian bands that you mentioned. I still maybe from time to time listen to Black Debut. They sing in Norwegian, but I still think you should check them out. But honestly, I think I've sort of moved away a bit from that genre. I don't have anything against it. You know how it is, your taste develops over time, so that's probably what happened to me as well. And I don't necessarily consider Queens of the Stone Age a stoner band at all. And I do listen to them from time to time, but I think the reason to why I'm still exploring Queen's stuff here on the channel with sound and songs is because it's been a huge part of my life for a long time. I know a lot about it and I still find it very interesting to dive into. So yeah, that's sort of an answer to that question. Hey bro, are you still using your Fluid Audio SRI2 audio interface? How have you been liking it so far? Thanks. Yes, I'm actually using 2 of them, one here in my studio and one at home. I think they are really simple and great. To me, they sound really good. I have compared them to more expensive preamps and audio interfaces. I can't tell the difference. Of course, if you have really good ears and you have been working in studios for many years, you might be able to tell a difference. I'm not. I think the only thing that I miss having on them is a pad. So I have bought like a physical pad that I can use between 2 XLR cables. So that's a feature that I wish was on there. Other than that, they are great. Recommend them. Do you know any German food? For example, Maultaschen? Awesome. Well, I do know some German food. When I went to 42 Gear Street, I ate a lot of Spätzle, which is some sort of German pasta, I believe. I had it together with the schnitzels, which is also very German. So that's probably the 2 things that I do know. Schnitzel and Spätzle. I've been to Berlin and I've eaten sausage there. So that's also a thing. Will there be more music from Tina? Well, Tina is my wife and sort of the only project that I have played guitar with lately. Well, I'm not too sure. She has written a few songs and they are very good. I know I'm biased. I'm the guitarist in her band and I'm also married to her, but they are extremely good. So I'm hoping, of course, that she will release them at some point. It's just with music that it takes a lot of time and you never really know if someone's interested in listening to it. So it's then a bit easier to put your time into doing other stuff that is giving more back to you. I don't know. But yeah, I would like to see that happen, maybe somewhere down the road. Currently on the market for a custom T-style guitar. What are your tips for ordering and checking if they're legit from a luthier small builder company? Well, it's always a bit difficult to order a custom guitar because you will have to put down a deposit or pay the full guitar before trying it. Maybe you're able to try a very similar guitar if you know someone that owns that specific guitar, or at least something that is pretty close to the specs that you want. Other than that, I really hope that channels like my own is able to give you some insight on stuff like that. Myself, I would probably recommend gray guitars right now for a T-style guitar. I have one that I'm really enjoying, so that's a recommendation from me. But again, you can never really be too sure when you are ordering a guitar that you are not able to try in the store before you're buying. Yeah, it's a bit difficult. But for me, I've never really been let down by a custom guitar. Yes, I have sometimes been a bit surprised on certain specs that I might have thought were different, but I've always ended up being really satisfied. What do you think of Motorpsycho from Trondheim? I think they're the best band in the world. Yes, I totally agree. They are one of my favorite bands, not only Norwegian bands, but bands all together. Here are a couple of albums that I think you should check out. Yeah, I love them. What is one tip you would give yourself if you could go back in time? Okay, I think I have two things. One is more like life in general, and one is more related to music and being creative. Okay, so the life thing first. This might sound really like a cliche, but try to relax a bit more. Just be yourself and don't try to impress and please everyone. You need to relax, man. There's no way that everyone is going to like you, so just focus on the ones that you know are true friends and relax. Yeah. When it comes to music, I would say try to focus a bit more in on one thing and find some goals to get there. I was extremely unfocused when it came to guitar playing. I didn't know what I really wanted to achieve by playing the guitar, which I think is normal, but I'm also pretty sure if I sat down and thought about stuff, I would be able to maybe think of something that I wanted to reach down the road. And one more thing, don't shy away from stuff that is difficult on guitar. It's possible to enjoy playing the guitar when it's difficult as well. I was always going for the easy route, and I'm still struggling on the guitar because of that, because I was not willing to fight for some stuff when I was practicing. So there you have it. Okay, thank you for watching. I think on Wednesday we have at least one demo, so stay tuned for that, and goodbye.